David Aldridge. We might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And Brown drops them both. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Allen finds Mobley. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Garland against Smart. Allen with the screen for Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Mitchell against Brown. Outside, Smart. From deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell, this is to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Smart deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Tatum. Clock at 6. Allen with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And that one misses. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Smart passes to Tatum. There's the drive and the dunk by Tatum.
Woo, quick first step by Tatum, then look out.
Mitchell outside. LeVert sets a screen for Mitchell. A 3. And stolen by Horford. It's...
Oh, wow. Goodness. Man. Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Garland against Horford. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. On deep, deflected by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Smart against Garland. Stolen by Mitchell. Now Cleveland moving it up. Mitchell leading the charge. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Mitchell.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Right side, Tatum. Back to Smart, 6 to shoot. And Brown now atop the key. Over Allen, and it's Boston with another.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Brown kicks to Smart. Here's Horford. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. To the paint, here's LeVert. Mobley outside. Mobley a screen on Smart. And Mobley throws it down.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game, and it's LeVert missing.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Tatum kicks to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Tries it from 19. He gets that one. Brown's got 8.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland. Here's Garland. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert into the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Stolen by LeVert. A solo fast break. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Mitchell against Brown. Tatum's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 5. And here is Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation stores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities. So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Over to the wing. Horford dishes to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. And shot on the way. Just 5 on the clock. Brown the pass to Tatum. Pulls it up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Smart kicks to Brown. Outside Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. They grab their own miss. A second chance effort. The kick out to Williams. And here's Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. No good on the three. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Mitchell driving in. Horford with the rebound.
Now look, this won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that was enough.
And it's Brown missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
LeVert the pass to Mobley. 1:52 left here in the second. 20 feet out. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. The rebound by the Celtics. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brown, good.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
1:29 left to play here in the half. Mitchell looking it over. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Mobley right side. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Tatum passes to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Fires the three. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Garland against Smart. And it's Garland slamming it down.
Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds in the talk shows tomorrow.
Celtics trail by 3. Brown outside. The kick out to Tatum. Lots of room. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Back to Smart. Down low. Here's Williams. Pass to Brown. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 3-point lead. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Here's Allen. And that one released in time, but no good.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers on top, up 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. On the floor for Boston. Williams is out there with Gallinari. And it's Griffin. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's White in at the point. Rubio against Williams. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland. White looking around. The kick out to Williams. And he drives in. Back to White. At the elbow, Williams. And Griffin slams it in.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Rubio against White. To the inside. Outside to Brogdon. Three-pointer. Gallinari on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And, guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Outside, White. On the wing, Williams. Gallinari surveying the D. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter. Looking good on that one.
And Rubio kicks to Okoro. Takes it off the glass. Okoro's got 6 here in this quarter.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
The kick out to Williams. White trying to get open. Can't hit from the elbow. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Rubio against White, and the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got his second bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there. This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Wallace with it. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Stephens.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Cavaliers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics trail by 7. Gallinari outside. Puts up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And it's White missing. Cleveland leading by 4. Stevens, the pass to Rubio. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to White. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. White's got 5.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Okoro with it. White's there. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love outside. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one.
Lightning quick release from Love there.
Now White. He's got 5. kicks to Williams. Back to White. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brogdon's got his first 3 points of the game. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert into the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Garland, the pass to Allen. LeVert with it. He's covered by Brown. And that one is hammered home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Bounce pass from Williams. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Looking to get it going. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Smart kicks to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
There's Garland, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Horford.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability. But he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Brown inside, covered by Mitchell. Tatum passes to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Mitchell against Brown. Williams with the block. They get it back. Boston trailing. And here's Smart. Stolen by Allen. Mitchell outside. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Horford with the screen on LeVert. Tatum dishes to Horford. Puts the move on. Mitchell against Smart. The kick out to Tatum. 3 on the clock. Shoots over LeVert. There's Williams. Outside Tatum. That 3 off the mark. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 1-point game. Crosses over. The slam dunk by Garland.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Horford finds Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Smart misses. Cleveland leading by 3. Mitchell outside. There, but he gets the call and will shoot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer to the previous play is the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Smart against Garland. Back to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Outside Tatum. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. "24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here's Cleveland, leading by 5. Garland feeling it out a little bit, and so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Cleveland winning this one.
the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And the basket by Towns. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now. Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
Here's Tatum, and finished by Tatum. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style, showing off his dunking ability right there.
Russell against Smart, lets it fly, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Up top, Brown, guarded by Edwards. Kick out to Brown. Russell with the rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
That one drops for him.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Now here's Tatum. Williams with the screen. 5 on the clock. And Tatum, here we go. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Towns with the ball. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Now here's Brown. Horford for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Back to Tatum. To the paint. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that too. Watch out.
Russell against Smart. Russell pass to Towns.
2 minutes.
Back to Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Russell. Over Smart. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And here's Tatum. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Hey, guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Now here's Russell. 1:16 left to play in the first. And he converts the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Tatum, a screen on Edwards. Outside Tatum from deep. Here's Horford. The kick to Tatum. Over McDaniels. Tatum can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Outside Tatum. Smart against Russell. The kick to Tatum. Launches it. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels from long range. Tatum with a steal. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead, up 7. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. It's stolen by Smart.
First personal foul.
And that one misses.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
Outside, Brown. Down low. Kicks it out to Smart. Fires from deep. And there's Horford on the assist from Smart. Horford's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. The shot no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Good on the bucket. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Outside, Brown.
Timberwolves foul. Jaden McDaniel. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Tatum. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 6 points.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Shot is up. Tatum pulls it in. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. For 3, pass to Smart. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Tatum against Edwards. Gobert with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Well, as you know, Graf, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. In today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Edwards against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Towns passes to Edwards. Brown with the block. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Tatum, good.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Kick out to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Tatum can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
McDaniels passes to Russell. Edwards a screen on Smart. And he's going for the lob. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Out to Horford. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Edwards. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And he makes both free throws.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Horford, a screen on McDaniels. It could go. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now? Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the... And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Gallinari for 3. Reed with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot. It was a nice signing by Boston. That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Boston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Griffin passes to Williams. Back to Griffin. Outside White. Boston again missing. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the wing on the left. Back to Noel. Pass to Reed. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Now Griffin sinks that one from the post.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Prince. From downtown, drops in the 3. Prince has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Gallinari. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by White. Pass to Noel. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
6 to shoot. Now here's Gallinari. Over Anderson. Gallinari's shot is off for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Hey, that's just not a smart pass. It's as simple as that. It was not a smart pass.
Boston's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Brogdon. And there's the drive. Back to White. Puts one up from 19. Rebound Minnesota.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Outside for Brogdon. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. On the wing, Noel takes a 3. The shot off that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Griffin passes to Gallinari. And here is Williams. Gallinari with a screen. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
1:07 left in the third. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by White. Outside, Anderson. Clock at 6. Drills it from deep. Anderson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside Gallinari. There's the triple. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Prince. The quick look, no good that time.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Outside Gallinari. Williams on the wing. Outside White. Shoots over Reed. White can't hit.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Here's Tatum. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They've got numbers. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Smart. Brown passes to Tatum. Over Edwards. It's Brown on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Man, how about the cool, composed attitude of Jaylen Brown in these spots? I mean, rising up and knocking it down with the shot clock up against him, that's pretty good.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The 3 from Russell. The rebound, Celtics. Now Brown. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Brown inside, guarded by Edwards. Outside Tatum. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Towns for three. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
Outside Tatum from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Smart against Russell. Towns down low. Horford with some nice D. Smart for three. Here's Williams. It's tipped.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Russell. Right side Edwards. Towns for three. Again, the miss by Towns. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Tatum from long range. And the Celtics another three.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pounded by Tatum. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Brown against Edwards. Outside Tatum. The three ball. He connects. Trail by just 4.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
And here's Edwards outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Tatum finds Brown. Tatum a screen on Edwards. The kick to Tatum. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Horford. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
I tell you, somebody got to Al Horford. He's playing with a lot of fire.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And that's an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And Boston calls time here. They're behind by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Tatum can't hit. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. This was...
Something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell finds Edwards. Stolen by Garland. In the air, and it's good on the layup.
That athletic ability is eye-popping. Darius Garland, the steal and the finish.
Towns, a screen on Garland. Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Prince against LeVert. That shot, no good. Prince with the defensive effort. Edwards looking it over. Driving the lane. The pass to Towns. It's stolen by Allen. It's stolen by Edwards. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. And yes, it's good.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Mobley, left side. Mitchell against Edwards. Cleveland moving it around. Outside Garland. Clock is at 3. A beautiful reverse layup. Garland's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Edwards, a screen on Garland to the middle. And Edwards with the stuff.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Garland with the screen for LeVert. From deep three-point range. Poke loose.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
It's good.
Boy, off the bounce, Taurean Prince can be so dynamic. The speed, the power, all of those things make it tough on the defense.
Now, here's Garland. He dishes it to Mitchell. Over Edwards. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Has to go Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Mitchell. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And the rejection by Towns. Outside Edwards. 36 seconds left in the first. Prince kicks to Russell. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Garland is doubled. Mitchell wide open. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Jumps up and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Garland the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 slots. The drive by Mitchell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Prince kicks to Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Darius Garland picks one up.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Passes to Mobley. Poked away. Towns with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Towns kicks to Prince. The kick out to Towns. 5 to shoot. And another 3 for Minnesota.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Shakes him. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got 6.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better. Sometimes that mid-range has got to be in play. It will help unlock the three-point game. Boy, D'Angelo Russell, a 3-level scorer.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards. Miss for the first time from the floor, puts him at 7 for 8. The Cavaliers trail by 15. The drive by Mitchell. Not going to go that time. Towns with the defensive effort. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For 3, Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now, here is Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Stolen by Mitchell. It's deflected and stolen by Russell. The shot's good. Edwards got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Cavaliers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The kick out to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards, and it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
.41 seconds left in the first half. Garland dishes to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 8.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Mitchell against Edwards. Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
We've got Naz Reid. McDaniels is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in. The circus man.
So smooth. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Pass to Noel. Just 5 to shoot. And another 3 for Minnesota.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Rubio looking around. Here's a Okoro. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota leading by 21. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. McLaughlin, no good. Now Cleveland shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. And Okoro throws it down.
Wow, playing with no fear. Okoro puts it on the deck, makes it happen.
Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Okoro kicks to Love. And he's good on the three ball.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots.
There's a good screen. Here's McLaughlin. Lopez with the steal. Love outside. They double team Love. Okoro dishes to Rubio. Cleveland moving it around. And Okoro throws it down.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Now the pass to McDaniels. Up top, Reed. Back to McDaniel. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. McLaughlin, and they pick up 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Rubio. Rebound, Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Anderson against Love. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Minnesota again turning it over. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Rubio outside. Okoro wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Pass to Noel. And there's the feed to McDaniels. An easy 2 points on the layup. McDaniels got 6 points.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Stevens. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
And another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Cavaliers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Outside, Russell. Prince outside. Shot from 6. 4 on the shot clock. Gobert with a wide open look. The wing jumper off target. Garland feeling it out a little bit. And so it's Minnesota finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the scene from the first 3 quarters. Timberwolves leading by 15. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Okoro out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. And Okoro throws it down.
Boy, we usually see Okoro take a workman-like approach to his role, but tonight taking center stage.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Now Cleveland moving it up. Allen kicks to LeVert. Right wing. And here's Garland for three. Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And there it is for them. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Mobley a screen on Russell. The three from Garland. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Prince wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Garland against Russell. This one for three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one's good. Russell.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Stolen by Okoro. The three from Garland. It's rebounded by Towns.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Allen passes to Okoro. Back to Allen. Over Gobert. That one a little long.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Shot clock at 6. Russell finds Prince. There's the three. He doesn't hit that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Russell looking it over. Fires for three. And that's Prince. That time on the assist by Russell.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Okoro, and it's sent back by Russell.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
And here's Garland for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The kick out to Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Russell with it. From deep. No good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control.
get to work here at home. And so off the tip, it's Boston. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Greg. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Now here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Right side Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Now Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Smart passes to Horford. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Smart. Out to Horford. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Allen. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Brown with it. He's picked up by Garland. Stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. This one for 3. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Allen.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Tatum, a screen on Garland. Outside Tatum. The 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. LeVert goes against Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
A nice shot by Brown. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Now here's Brown. Horford outside. Tatum against LeVert. Out to Horford. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Horford's got 6 points.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Garland finds LeVert. And here's Mitchell. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Here's LeVert. Tries again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both free throws good for LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Now here's Tatum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Kicks it out to Smart. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off. The Cavs trailing. Here's LeVert. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside Garland. Let's go with a three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Now Smart. Outside, Williams. Out to Horford. Smart outside. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Fires from the wing. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
To the right side. Here's Garland. Driving to the basket. Tie game in Boston. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Right side Brown. Back to Smart. Outside Brown. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Garland. To the inside. Brown. Rejected by Mitchell. From deep. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Tatum. Over LeVert. Here's Brown. He's got 6. Back to Tatum. From deep 3-point range. That shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite 2-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Back to Tatum. Mobley against Horford. Pass to Williams. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is up and in.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Mitchell against Brown. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Outside Garland. He drops it from range. Garland's got 9.
The efficiency of Garland is something. This man believes that he can make every shot.
Tatum, a screen on Mitchell. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. Brown. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Garland finds Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Brown. Now here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside Garland. Got a piece of it. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Horford inside. Guarded by Garland. And Horford gets it to go. And it's now only a 1-point Cleveland lead. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Now here's Williams. Here's Brown. And that misses. That would have put him up. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Mitchell against Smart. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Brown, that gives him the lead. Brown's got 8.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And we got a line change here for Boston for the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. To the wing, right side. Here's Stevens. Back to Rubio. Pass to Stevens. Out to Rubio. Love, high post. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. To stop the drought. And the layup is good.
Such a smooth pass. His basketball IQ allows him to see the floor so well and get it to open teammates.
White, the pass to Gallinari. And a miss there on the triple. And he can't get that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
22. The Cavaliers. 23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Stevens in at the small forward position. Pass to Love. Here's Stevens. Williams defending. They get it back. Out to the wing. Lopez passes to Rubio. Back to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Boston has possession after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Rubio against White. No good from outside. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Okoro on the wing. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Creative at the rim, giving the fans their money's worth.
Outside Gallinari. Shakes him, puts the move on. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Celtics foul. Derek White. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Lays out. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Okoro. There's the three. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Okoro's got 5 points now this quarter.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Now here's Brogdon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Gallinari. Oh, no good! Unable to win this run.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
It's time for some TJ. Make some noise, fans.
Rubio against White. Rubio passes to Love. Nifty move. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Cavaliers lead by 11. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Now here's Brogdon. And that one good.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Here's Okoro. Outside for Love. Here's Lopez. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Gallinari, the pass to White. Off target from three-point range. And here comes Cleveland. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Okoro. Got it. Good job in the low post. Okoro's got 7 now in this quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Gallinari for 3. Drains the triple.
As a stretch 4, those are the shots they're depending on Gallinari to hit. He rounds out their offense when he's hitting those shots.
Now here's Rubio. Pass to Okoro. Back to Rubio. Here's Okoro. And here's Love. He's covered by Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Rubio. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Boston going the other way now. And here is Williams. Driving in. Outside for Gallinari. Now here's White. Guarded closely. Outside Brogdon. Three-pointer off the mark.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Lopez. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Griffin. The kick out to White. Griffin, a screen on Rubio. Here's White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And so he hits both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Outside Mitchell. No good with a jumper from the wing. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter with a...
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in it to 1. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Here's Garland. No good there. Horford with some nice D. Boston trailing. Pass to Smart. The kick to Tatum. Now here's Horford. Shoots it from the high post. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers. Both free throws good from Mitchell. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now here's Smart. Kick out to Brown. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. Allen a screen. Mitchell drives in. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell.
Allen has to be in the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens, and then he's an efficient finisher down low.
And here's Smart. Outside, Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Boston. Garland, the pass to LeVert. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
And here's Brown for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Mitchell. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Robert Williams picks up 1.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Brown. Rejected by Allen.
And with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Horford with it. Fires for 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Pass to Horford. Left side Williams. Back to Tatum. Smart outside. Here's Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Mitchell grabs a miss.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Garland against Smart. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. No luck on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The Celtics making their last shot. And here's Garland. From deep. And So the Cavaliers take the win, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team.
to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And that one's good. Russell.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Brown kicks to Horford. Smart passes to Tatum. Front pass the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Oh, great patience from Tatum there, not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot.
Russell against Smart. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Launches it, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Smart with the ball. Brown outside. Smart kicks to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Prince. Tatum passes to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 2. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Russell. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Prince. He nails it. And we're tied up.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Here is Edwards. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. That puts them in the lead. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Brown the pass to Horford. Smart kicks to Tatum. Outside, Horford. 6 to shoot. Inside. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Second shot opportunity. Tatum on the wing. Rebound, Minnesota. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and one machine at this level.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Now here's Tatum. He has 7 and slam dunk by Tatum.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power. Russell feeling it out a bit.
to the middle. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Edwards against Brown, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Tatum for three.
Prince takes a lot of pride in making it difficult for the guy he's defending. A lot of hustle and tenacity at the defensive end.
Russell against Smart. Russell dishes to Prince. Clock at 4. Towns wide open. And another three for Minnesota.
If Towns gets a good look at the three, you feel like it's going in.
Right side Horford. Back to Brown. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. There. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the three. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Smart against Russell. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Towns for three. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Here's Gobert. Good work there as it goes. Gobert's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Brown, good.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking them to school right there.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
That one goes. Count it. Prince has got 5 points so far.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Brown. Outside, Smart. And the turnover again by Boston.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Now Russell. He's got 5. Kicks it to Towns. Passes it to Edwards. Clock at 6. Sweet move. A shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. It's Brown with the drive, and Brown throws it down.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
On the pass to Edwards. And here is Prince. Back to Edwards. To the wing right side. Towns for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Back to Horford. Brown against Edwards. Knocked away. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Smart finds Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. Second chance shot. Williams' shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 10. Prince wide open. And another three for Minnesota. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steal. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Celtics trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Smart against Russell. The kick out to Tatum. Left side, Smart. Over in the corner, Williams. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Timberwolves leading by 14. And here's Russell. He's got 5. He kicks to Gobert. Brown against Prince. Here's Russell with the 3. And Horford pulls it down. Celtics trail by 14. Boston again missing. Russell passes to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
The kick out to Tatum. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, you got some scoring going.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the floor for Boston, Gallinari is out there with Griffin. Then it's Williams. Then it's White, and it's Brogdon in at the shooting guard. Williams passes to Gallinari. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Here's McLaughlin. Light covering. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you call suffocating D on that possession.
That's a mistake they cannot afford to repeat very often. I mean, you can't leave him alone like that. He'll torch you.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Gallinari with the screen for Brogdon. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, I tell you, Brogdon's taken such a big step. He's improved his ball handling and passing. It's made him an all-star caliber player.
And one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
McDaniels kicks to Anderson. Molinari brings the double team. Noel passes to McLaughlin. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Misses the three. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's McLaughlin. Right covering. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The Timberwolves have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Celtics trail by 17. Outside, White. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brogdon scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Reed. Drives to the hoop. Williams with the steal. Brogdon kicks to White. Down low. Griffin. Off with the layup. Minnesota leading by 17. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Noel.
2 minutes.
And it's off the back rim. No good. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Williams. Shoots the three. That one doesn't go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And he jams it with authority.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Gallinari is screened. White, wide open. He fires. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to McLaughlin. The kick out to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Williams.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Here's McLaughlin. Light covering. Shot from the wing. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got his first 2 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
There's Williams with the three. And so it's Minnesota feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Celtics trail by 17. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the basket by Tatum.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Over in the corner, Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And Boston with the rebound. Outside, Smart. Outside, Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum way outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. From deep, Prince. The long distance three is buried. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
The speed with which Prince shoots is amazing. I mean, this guy barely takes any time to let it go.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Kept alive by Boston. Outside, Smart. Pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
From deep, Prince, and another three for Minnesota.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And it's off from three-point range. And here's Tatum for three. Tatum with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Tatum to halt the run. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. No good from the wing. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
The pass to Prince. Edwards with it. And stolen by Tatum. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
You've got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
Outside, Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for Minnesota.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Anthony Edwards.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Russell passes to Prince. Towns in the corner. Another miss by Minnesota. So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 18. The three from Tatum. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves on offense. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. There's the triple. Another miss by Towns.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Tatum gets the bucket.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Edwards finds Russell. From deep three-point range, the shot comes out.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looks...
expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Here's Garland. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And here's Russell. And there's the lob. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Launches a 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Now here's Edwards. The layup off target.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Garland. And too long on the shot.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Throw it down on the lob.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Prince. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Mobley. To the paint. A kick out to Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, that is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Russell against Garland. Outside Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Maybe a little overconfidence, trying to go big instead of taking the sure thing.
To the left wing. Russell finds Edwards. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. Connects from downtown.
A whole lot of everything from Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Here's Russell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
The Cavaliers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Outside Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Banked it in off the glass.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Here's Russell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Allen can't get it to go. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Inside, here's LeVert, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Outside Edwards. Garland with the defensive effort. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Gobert. And Minnesota calls time here. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Now Garland. Give him 8 points now. From the arc. Deflected.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Mitchell against Russell. Allen a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 8.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Russell from outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mitchell finds Garland. Mobley, left side. Edwards against Mitchell. Allen, counted. He's got 6.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Russell against Garland. Takes a 3. The shot by Russell, no good. Cleveland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell, a screen on Russell. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. And he banks in the layup. And it's now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Mobley with it. Towns covering. Here's Allen. The shake. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Outside Russell. Picked by Gobert. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
And the shot is good by Garland.
Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Here's Russell. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
The 3 from Mitchell. Tries to keep it alive. Prince grabs the miss. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. With 2 seconds left. Second shot opportunity, and that's not going to go. And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
They've got Isaac Okoro, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Stevens in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Minnesota in the lead. Outside, Anderson. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end, and just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
The dive for the ball. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. McDaniels against Lopez. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Okoro. Here's Stevens. Back to Okoro. Outside Rubio. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Good work there as it goes.
You know, hats off to him for staying active inside. Lopez just creating his own offense.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Outside, Anderson. Right wing. Here's McLaughlin. No good on the triple. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Anderson. Buries it down low.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
The Cavs have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Okoro. Here's Stevens. McDaniels covering. Back to Okoro. Anderson against Love. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lopez has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Here's Noel, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Rubio. Outside Love. From deep. Knocks down the long J. Love's got 5 points.
Now, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Fires the 3. Sure, from 3-point range. McLaughlin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Okoro on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Stevens. Love, a screen on McDaniels. Love inside. Anderson's there. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Anderson.
But defensively, Love is so hard not to foul. You know, really great at scoring from anywhere on the court.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. LeVert comes in for Stevens. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Okoro. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio. Outside for Russell. For the lead. Love grabs the miss. From deep, Mitchell. The shot, no good. Edwards fires from way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Allen a screen. Here's Mitchell, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
You couldn't avoid the charge, even with the little hop step.
The Timberwolves trail. Edwards a screen on Garland. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Outside for Russell. 6 to shoot. Back to Prince. Over LeVert. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. From downtown. Allen inside. Defended by Gobert. And Allen gets it to go.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Prince. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Mobley on a screen. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Releases. With the clock winding down. And Mobley throws it down.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Pass to Prince from the high post. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game. Mitchell double team. Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
LeVert outside. Garland finds LeVert to the left side wing. Now Allen. Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Russell. Garland.
We know that
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
The previous players
adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Towns to take the lead. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Outside Edwards, beyond the arc. And they get it back. Pass to Prince. Lets the three fly. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:05 left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. They set the screen. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Mitchell against Edwards. Hangs in the air, and it's Mitchell, the miss. And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Towns. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his third year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Towns for three. Oh, my. Kate, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many shots.
The previous play is
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So the first of three is good, and that narrows the gap to one. He makes the second free throw, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on all three free throws, and that gives him a lead. Cleveland calls timeout. All right, guys, what do you think?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
Let's make some noise. We are the sixth man.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And this was the